here we are, still in Magis, with the prince, the king of the radical chic of the design world. Ronan, he always corrects me on the pronounce of his name, Ronan Bouroullec in Flesh and Bones. Ronan, you always excite us with the softness, with the simpleness. It's amazing. I mean, in the very beginning, I remember when you showed the first pieces with Capellini, I was thinking, what are they trying to talk about? Because of course he worked with his brother. But more and more, I jumped, I entered inside your poetic. I mean, I really believe you're writing excellent pages in the design history. I mean, Clouds for Quadrat excites me so much, and actually, even the Vitra. What's the name of algae? The algae for Vitra. I mean, it's like the word of Ronan Bouroullec is a word that is made of particles. It's made of small pieces that connect. And I mean, talk us about you.
No, I just remember the first time we met, you just said me that you don't like our work at all, that it makes no sense to do. It was in Capellini.
Yeah.
And some year after, we were launching a book or something like that, and you said, I think I understand something. Maybe it's not so bad as I said before. But I like this your direct way to say.
Now I definitely am a big admirer of your work.
At this period,
really.
No, I like the fact that you said me that, and in a sense it could be strange maybe for you, but it was a sort of push. Yes, you said that in. I don't know how you explained it. You said that at the end Jasper Morrison is doing something like something like that. You have to do. But I don't know. Our work is a sort of. The playground is quite large. We more and more try to work around the idea of delicacy, idea of something elegant, subtle, which is. I always compare design and cooking. I think that
you like to cook.
I'd like to be a cooker, but I'm very bad for that.
Oh, really?
But yes, a good object is something that is. It's like something that you cook perfectly. If you put too much salt at the end, you can have the best vegetables, the best meat. If there is too much salt,
ruin them, right?
You just ruin them. And an object is almost the same thing. You can have a good idea, a good material, a good shape, but if the weight is terrible, it's a nightmare. So we more and more try to do less and a bit better.
Bravo, bravissimo. I totally agree, Ronan. And I believe that your work, the delicacy, that the word you said for your work, is very much an interpretation key, because it takes time to appreciate your work. You get into it, but then you cannot get out of it anymore, because it's gentle. It's something that really enters inside you. I mean, it's really, and it's beautiful this, because I see that the design world too often chooses new stars and they say, they do beautiful things. But then, you know, design is a story that you try to tell on a long term. And now it's a long term that you're telling a beautiful story, and really, that's why I say I'm a big admirer of yours. No, seriously. But tell us something, I mean, if I have to make a provocation to you work probably with too many people, right? Why don't you select more?
We just have a few clients. I think we are the designer with the less quantity of clients.
Really?
We work essentially for Vitra,
Quadrat,
Magis, a bit of Cartel.
Capellini not anymore.
Capellini not anymore. It's we spend half of our day to refuse projects, so we are. No, the fact is that we don't want to have a big studio. I don't care.
How many people there are in your studio?
So we've got 5 assistants.
Only 5 assistants?
Yeah, which is almost the maximum that I can.
So your brother and 5 assistants?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But so it means that we are not able to have so many clients. So we've got I think we've got 6-7 clients. But in the rhythm of design, we are very long to work with. So it means that the medium time for projects is 2 or 3 years. So it means that we can work on 20 projects in the same time, because some are at the beginning and some are at the end. In some months we will launch a new collection for AXA, which is a tap company. We made six years to do it. So
My God.
we are very we need to. We ask for a lot of prototype modification.
You remember some philosophy at high school? You remember Leibniz, the philosopher? He used to talk about gangly, you know, he used to say, no, that he was actually using the term monads. He used to say that we are monads and we are disconnected. I mean, I like to think that in your work you try to reconnect all the monads we are. It's like in a neural system, you know, it's like we are gangly of that needs to be connected. And I think all your work is like that. It's like algae and clouds. It's all about connecting pieces in order to get a bigger picture. I mean, connection here. I really like to give this image of your work, and probably it's also because you are two of you, right? It takes, you know, it takes two to tango, they say in Argentina, and I always thought it's beautiful, you know, to dance it's to be two. Yeah. So what about?
It's a very difficult dance when we dance together with my brother. The relationship is based on the fact that we push each other at the limit. So it's a sort of confront.
How do you balance each other? How do you balance each other?
Well, it's very strange. It's very impossible. It's impossible to consider that this or that will be more dedicated to R1 or to me. It's really a sort of. We do not separate. The work is not as R1 will be more technical than me, or we have some specificity, but in a project it's just the fact that it's like a tree who grow in front of the sea, so there is a lot of storm around. There's a sort of you need time to be a big tree, but it's it's based on this situation. We really push each other in the last situation. So
that's very good. That helps a lot. Being brothers helps a lot. You know, Ronan. I mean, I want to talk about personal things. You recently had a daughter with Inga Sempre, so you became a father. I mean, does it change something in your work or not?
No, I think it will change my life. It changed my life in a way, but it's really parallel. It's something which I think I will be more, less idiot or less stress or less. But
in the poetry of your work, you think it changes something or not? I mean, it's just another connection, right? But it's a very strong connection, father-daughter, right?
It's sort of, yes, I'm in love with my daughter, but I don't know if it changed something in my, no, maybe a certain responsibility or something like that, but more in, it's a lot of things, especially in this period. We just can feel guilty
not to spend enough time with our children, right?
I spend a lot of time with
them. You spend a lot of time with them?
I don't work so much.
Bravo!
I don't work so much. I start working at 11 and I finish at 6. The other time is dedicated to the two girls of my life. So
bravo, Ronan. I'm the same. Really. Ti voglio bene, Ronan. Seriously. Thank you very much. Okay.